the day off right with our Be Our Guest breakfast. Our exceptional service makes Country Inn and Suites the ideal hotel in KC for anyone traveling for business or pleasure. Stay with us on your next trip and we'll have you saying, I love this country. Book today at countryinns.com/Kansas City KS.
I loved when the ice cream truck came around as a kid.
It's always good to know that great doctors are close by. In fact, the great doctors of Providence Medical Center are right down the street from the ballpark at 89th and Parallel. Count on Providence when you need 24/7 emergency services, an accredited chest pain center, or specialized orthopedic and sports medicine services. Providence Medical Center is proud to be the official healthcare partner of the T-Bones. Learn more at providencekc.com.
At Community America, we're redefining wealth. It's time to focus on what really fills our lives with meaning. The experiences and relationships that define who we are and what we value. At Community America, what matters to you matters to us. Because when you have financial peace of mind, you can live life to the fullest. Live today wealthy.
I loved when the ice cream truck came around as a kid, the familiar music, and the cool treats on a hot summer afternoon.
What's your happy place?
How about Frosty Treats Ice Cream Truck at your next corporate or private party? FrostyTreats.com.
Welcome to the T-Bones Broadcast Network. This is Sam King. I'd like to formally apologize for running into technical difficulties. I did not realize we weren't streaming. We'll pick this up here in the top of the 7th inning. Anthony Gallis will line out to left field, and that's been the story of the game to this point. T-Bones are currently trailing 9-0. T-Bones are trailing 9-0 going to this. Matt Sergey got the start for Laredo, and he looked efficient, not allowing any runs and 2 hits. He struck out 7, while only walking 1. Brandon Tierney will pick up the quick single. Putting a runner on first, and 1 down. Laredo had a big second inning run scoring inning. They scored 4, including a solo home run from Dennis Phipps to lead off the inning. Then they scored 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, and 2 in the 5th, and that's how we got to this 9-0 game. They have 11 hits. Kansas City has 3, counting that Brandon Tierney single. Now batting is Brett Wiley, getting the nod at second base today. Wiley is 0 for 1, walking in the 3rd and picking up a stolen base. Starlin Rodriguez has been the star of the game for the T-Bones, going 2 for 3 out of the leadoff hole. Be a 1-1 count now to Wiley. A 2-1 count now to Wiley as that fastball is outside. Wiley will ground almost past the second baseman Pulfer. Pulfer reaching out at the last second. He'll retire Wiley. The runner will advance to second. Cole Leonidas steps into the box now. Leonidas 0 for 2 with a strikeout in the third inning. First pitch to Leonidas, a breaking ball that finds the zone, 0-1. Troy Marks is now on for Laredo. He started the seventh inning. Yesterday, Marks pitched one inning while walking one and striking out one to end the game. 1-1 count now to Leonidas. Marks is usually a starter, but the accusation of Barrett Laux yesterday by Laredo pushed him to the bullpen. Marks comes set, checks on the runner. Breaking ball that he just gets by Leonidas. Leonidas way out ahead of it, and he's behind 1-2. This has been a struggle of a night for Kansas City, as only two batters have a hit. Starlin Rodriguez having 2 of Kansas City's 3 hits today. Brandon Tierney picking up 1 earlier this inning. Here comes the 1-2 to Leonidas. Leonidas grounds sharply to short, and they'll take the collected throw over to first for the third and final out. Kansas City still trails 9-0 through 6.5 here on the T-Bones Broadcast Network.
It's always good to know that great doctors are close by. In fact, the great doctors of Providence Medical Center are right down the street from the ballpark at 89th and Parallel. Count on Providence when you need 24/7 emergency services, an accredited chest pain center, or specialized orthopedic and sports medicine services. Providence Medical Center is proud to be the official healthcare partner of the T-Bones. Learn more at providencekc.com.
At Community America, we're redefining wealth. It's time to focus on what really fills our lives with meaning. The experiences and relationships that define who we are and what we value. At Community America, what matters to you matters to us. Because when you have financial peace of mind, you can live life to the fullest. Make today wealthy.
I loved when the ice cream truck came around as a kid, the familiar music and the cool treats on a hot summer afternoon.
What's your happy place?
Have a Frosty Treats ice cream truck at your next corporate or private party. FrostyTreats.com.
Welcome back to the T-Bones Broadcast Network. Pitching reminder for Kansas City. Sean Fernie started the game, and he struggled early. Pitching 4 innings, giving him 9 hits, 7 runs, all earned, while walking 3 and striking out 1. Johnny Shuttlesworth came on in relief and pitched the previous 2 innings, giving up 2 runs, both earned, while giving up 2 hits as well. He did not walk a batter. He did hit one, however, and he did not record a strikeout. Evan DeLuca comes on now for Kansas City. DeLuca did not pitch last night. He does have a team best ERA of 1.20 in 15 innings pitched. He is 0-1 with 15 strikeouts and 10 walks. Paso will lead off this inning for Laredo. He gets the nod at catcher today as Shane Chavez caught for Laredo yesterday. Paso has been a productive hitter in this game, going 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs. He was also hit by a pitch in the 5th inning and came around to score. Every Lemur batter has gotten a hit today, as the team has 11 total. Paso pops it straight up as Evan DeLuca points to the sky for Jake Blackwood. Blackwood will bring it in for the first out. Alvaro Rondon will now step in for Laredo. He picked up an RBI triple that I thought was an error. But the ball was sky high to right field. Starlin Rodriguez losing it. They gave him the RBI triple. First pitch to Rondon from DeLuca's outside, 1-0. DeLuca takes his time. 3/4 delivery from the lefty. Gets Rondon swinging. Counts now even at 1. DeLuca fastball outside, out of the zone. He's now behind 2-1. DeLuca delivers home, and Rondon will foul it back, evening the count at 2. Like I said, Rondon is 1 for 2 today. He was hit by a pitch in the 3rd inning. He also grounded out in the 2nd. He still picked up the RBI, though. He's 1 for 2 with a run scored and 2 RBIs out of the 9 hole. DeLuca delivers home. Rondon fouls it back and out of this ballpark. Count still even at 2. Been a somber day here tonight for the T-Bones in South Texas. They've only been able to muster 3 hits through 6.5. All surrendering 9 runs and 11 hits as Rondon fouls the next pitch off again and stays alive. Matt Sergey was everything as advertised, and I wish I would have brought that to you, but my mistake, I did not. Sergey pitched 6 innings, only allowing 2 hits, no runs. He walked 1 and struck out 7. Rondon will go down swinging for the 2nd out of this inning. It'll be the top of the lineup, J.D. Pulfer coming up now. Pulfer is 1 for 4 with an RBI. He struck out his previous 2 at-bats in the 5th and the 3rd. First pitch from DeLuca is low, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0 from DeLuca. It's low again, 2-0. DeLuca has looked good in his first season in Kansas City, sporting that team best ERA of 120. Here comes the 2-0. Fastball that finds the outer half, 2-1. Luca gets the sign from Leonida and forces Pulfer to chop it foul at its feet. Count goes even now at 2. Here comes the 2-2 from DeLuca. And Pulfer hits it off the end of his bat, and Brett Wiley will underhand it to Blackwood for the third out as Evan DeLuca forces Laredo to go down in order. This is the second inning in a row that Laredo has gone down in order, and only the third inning that they've gone down in order. They batted around, at least nearly batted around in 3 straight innings, the second, third, and fourth, as the T-Bones trail 9-0 through 7 complete here on the T-Bones Broadcast Network.
It's always good to know that great doctors are close by. In fact, the great doctors of Providence Medical Center are right down the street from the ballpark at 89th and Parallel. Count on Providence when you need 24/7 emergency services, an accredited chest pain center, or specialized orthopedic and sports medicine services. Providence Medical Center is proud to be the official healthcare partner of the T-Bones. Learn more at providencekc.com.
At Community America, we're redefining wealth. It's time to focus on what really fills our lives with meaning. The experiences and relationships that define who we are and what we value. At Community America, what matters to you matters to us. Because when you have financial peace of mind, you can live life to the fullest. Make today wealthy.
I loved when the ice cream truck came around as a kid, the familiar music and the cool treats on a hot summer afternoon.
What's your happy place? Have a Frosty Treats ice cream truck at your next corporate or private party. FrostyTreats.com.
Welcome back to the T-Bones Broadcast Network. This is Sam King filling in for Nathan Moore. Leading off, top of the 8th inning for the T-Bones is Anthony Aslan. Aslan is 0 for 1. He walked in his last at-bat in the 6th inning. First pitch to Aslan, he fouls it back. Marks delivers again. Fastball high and out of the zone. Counts now even at 1. Fastball high again, and Aslan is way ahead. Aslan pops that straight up and out of play again. Counts now 2-2. It is Mexicana night here at the ballpark at UNI Trade Stadium here in Laredo, Texas. They are hoping for a free Tecate if Anthony Aslan strikes out. Here comes the 2-2 from Marks, and Aslan goes down swinging and gives them what they want. Starlin Rodriguez steps into the box now. He is the leadoff hitter. Rodriguez is 2 for 3. He's had the most success today against Laredo. First pitch to Rodriguez is a fastball in the outer half, 0-1. Again, Kansas City is trailing 9-0. Here with 1 out in the top of the 8th. Next pitch is a breaking ball inside. Counts now even at 1. Fastball outside again, 2-1. Starting on Rodriguez, sends that right back up the middle, right into the shift, but the second baseman Pulfer can't play it. And Rodriguez is on with another single as he's 3 for 4 today. Starlin Rodriguez has picked up 3 of Kansas City's 4 hits tonight. Now batting in place of Vladimir Frias, who went 0 for 3 today, is Dalton Wheat, the newcomer. Dalton Wheat did start yesterday and went 1 for 4, batting out of the 9-hole. I'm sure this is just a move where John Mazzarelli is trying to get Dalton Wheat some more plate appearances. Wheat fouls it back, be a 1-1 count. Fun little story about Dalton Wheat is that he wears work gloves when he's when he's batting. I asked some of his relatives on Twitter what that was all about, as he chops the grounder to short to start the 6, 4, but you can't get the double play as Dalton Wheat is too quick. I asked some of his relatives, his brother and his cousin specifically on Twitter, what the deal is with the work gloves, and he tells me that he's worn those since Butler Community College, where he played his JUCO ball. And his coach told him to go to work when he's at bat. He took that to heart and he decided to wear work gloves. I guess he's liked them ever since. So he reaches on the fielder's choice. Tyler Massey now in the box for the T-Bones. He breaks his bat on a foul ball on the first pitch, shattering it 0-1. Makes his walk to the dugout to grab a new bat. The runner on first and 2 down. Massey looking to make something happen as the T-Bones are trailing 9-0. Massey lines that sharply down the left field line, but it just goes foul. And he's behind again, 0-2, but I do like what I'm seeing from him up there. Going in and swinging hard. Breaking pitch outside. Massey doesn't bite on it. Counts 1-2. Appears that was a slider at 71 miles an hour. Massey grounds that one foul down the first base line. Massey has been swinging a hot stick for Kansas City all year, as he is first on the team in average, batting .301 with 103 at-bats. He also has shown a lot of power with 4 home runs and getting guys home quite frequently with 14 RBIs. Here comes the 1-2 for Marks and around Massey's feet. Count goes even now at 2. Wouldn't be surprised if we see Dalton Wheat take a base here, as he led the MIAA in stealing his senior year or junior year at Emporia State last season. Massey hits it off the end of his bat. Sounds like it might have cracked, and he'll loft that over the shortstop's head as he's on with a 2-out single. Kansas City making something happen here with 2 down in the 8th inning. Now batting for Kansas City is the ever so dangerous Jake Blackwood. Jake Blackwood is 0 for 3 today, though, with 3 strikeouts. Blackwood comes into this game leading Kansas City in RBIs with 23, while being third on the team in home runs with 3. First pitch to Blackwood's outside, 1-0. Blackwood did have his best season in Kansas City in 2010, where he hit 31 home runs and drove in 86 runs. Blackwood smashes that ball to left center. And on the warning track, the left fielder brings it in as the wind brings that ball back into the park, and Kansas City will strand 2 runners on 2 hits. And they still trail 9-0 through 7.5 here on the T-Bones Broadcast Network.
Are close by. In fact, the great doctors of Providence Medical Center are right down the street from the ballpark at 89th and Parallel. Count on Providence when you need 24/7 emergency services, an accredited chest pain center, or specialized orthopedic and sports medicine services. Providence Medical Center is proud to be the official healthcare partner of the T-Bones. Learn more at providencekc.com.
At Community America, we're redefining wealth. It's time to focus on what really fills our lives with meaning. The experiences and relationships that define who we are and what we value. At Community America, what matters to you matters to us. Because when you have financial peace of mind, you can live life to the fullest. Make today wealthy.
I loved when the ice cream truck came around as a kid, the familiar music and the cool treats on a hot summer afternoon.
What's your happy place? Have a Frosty Treats ice cream truck at your next corporate or private party. FrostyTreats.com.
At Community America, we're redefining wealth. It's time to focus on what really fills our lives with meaning. The experiences and relationships that define who we are and what we value. At Community America, what matters to you matters to us. Because when you have financial peace of mind, you can live life to the fullest. Make today wealthy.
Welcome back to the T-Bones Broadcast Network. This is Sam King filling in for Nathan Moore. Aaron Baker will come on to pitch the bottom of the 8th inning for the T-Bones. He comes in for Evan DeLuca, who looked good today, throwing 1 complete inning. No hits, no runs, no earned runs, obviously. No walks, while striking out 1. The 26-year-old Baker comes into this game. That pitch is fouled off, trailing out of play. Tierney tracks it. Counts even at 1. Aaron Baker comes into this game with a 1-0 record, ERA of 4.80 in 15 innings pitched. He struck out 12 while walking 6. First batter he'll face is Drew Martinez. Martinez is 1 for 4 with a run scored today out of the 2-hole. He'll foul the next pitch off, 1-2. Aaron Baker gets set. 1-2 delivered home. Martinez will send it to right field where Dalton Wheat is waiting for it and brings it in for the first out. Here's a defensive change as that Anthony Aslan has made his way to shortstop. Dalton Wheat will take a spot in right field. Vladimir Frias comes out of the game. Cesar Vieira will now step into the box. First pitch to Vieira is outside, 1-0. Today, Vieira is 2 for 4 with a double and an RBI. Next pitch finds his own, counts even at 1. Vieira lines that foul and out of play down the first base line. And Baker's working efficiently today and gets ahead again, 1-2. Here comes the 1-2 from Baker. And he hits Vieira, putting him on. The good news is that's the first Laredo base runner since the 5th inning. The bad news is the T-Bones trail 9-0 and have surrendered 11 hits here in the bottom of the 8th inning with 1 out. Here comes the ever so powerful Dennis Phipps. He hit a solo home run back in the 2nd inning, scored the first run of the game. Since then, he has been rendered almost useless, as he is 1 for 3 today. He did walk in the inning after that home run and scored. First pitch to Phipps is inside. He ducks out of the way, 1-0. Next pitch is an Aaron Baker fastball right down the middle. Phipps doesn't let it leave his shoulder, 1-1. Phipps did spend some time in the major leagues in 2012 with the Cincinnati Reds. Takes a big hack of that breaking ball that bounced straight back. And look again, Aaron Baker for the 3rd straight batters looking at a 1-2 count. Baker takes his time getting set. Here comes the 1-2 to Phipps. Just a little bit inside, and the count's now even at 2. Baker has spent some time in affiliated ball with the Philadelphia Phillies last season for Kansas City, though, as he gets Phipps to go down swinging for the 2nd out of this inning. And that is a big out for a big man. You can't let Dennis Phipps make contact at all, especially with this wind coming in straight in from right field, and he's a right-handed batter. Anything in the air to left field could be gone. Last season, though, for Aaron Baker, put up pretty good numbers, going 4-5 with a 2.95 ERA and 58 innings pitched. He struck out 46 while walking 17 and also picking up 4 saves. Zane Chavez now steps in for Laredo. First pitch to Laredo. First pitch to Chavez, pardon me. Takes a big swing at, doesn't come up with anything. Chavez steps into this at-bat, 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored and an RBI. Chavez was acquired yesterday by Laredo, and he falls behind 0-2. Chavez lines that foul right into some kids. Hope everyone is fine. We'll stay here. We'll stay here at 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 from Baker. Chavez goes way down for it and slaps it to right field. Wheat tracks it and brings it in for the third out as Aaron Baker with a nice outing, putting one runner on a hit by pitch, only letting him get to first. Throwing a scoreless 8th inning as the T-Bones still trail 9-0 through 8 here on the T-Bones Broadcast Network.
It's always good to know that great doctors are close by. In fact, the great doctors of Providence Medical Center are right down the street from the ballpark at 89th and Parallel. Count on Providence when you need 24/7 emergency services, an accredited chest pain center, or specialized orthopedic and sports medicine services. Providence Medical Center is proud to be the official healthcare partner of the T-Bones. Learn more at providencekc.com.
At Community America, we're redefining wealth. It's time to focus on what really fills our lives with meaning. The experiences and relationships that define who we are and what we value. At Community America, what matters to you matters to us. Because when you have financial peace of mind, you can live life to the fullest. Make today wealthy.
I loved when the ice cream truck came around as a kid, the familiar music and the cool treats on a hot summer afternoon.
What's your happy place? Have a Frosty Treats ice cream truck at your next corporate or private party. FrostyTreats.com.
Country Inn and Suites in Village West is the official hotel of the KC T-Bones. We conveniently share the parking lot with the stadium and offer access to the best shopping and entertainment. Enjoy a comfortable stay with top-notch services and amenities. Start your day off right with our Be Our Guest breakfast. Our exceptional service makes Country Inn and Suites the ideal hotel in KC for anyone traveling for business or pleasure. Stay with us on your next trip and we'll have you saying, I love this country. Book today at countryinns.com/Kansas City KS.
I loved when the ice cream truck came around as a kid, the familiar music and the cool treats on a hot summer afternoon.
What's your happy place? Have a Frosty Treats ice cream truck at your next corporate or private party. FrostyTreats.com.
Welcome back to the T-Bones Broadcast Network. This is Sam King filling in for Nathan Moore. We'll start up here in the top of the 9th inning as the T-Bones look to climb out of this 9-0 deficit with their last chance. We have a new pitcher in the way for Laredo. Scott Garner. Anthony Gallus, the first batter, takes the first pitch from Garner and grounds to short for the first out. Garner played last season for Laredo, racking up a 5-3 record, an ERA of .335 with 8 starts, 9 appearances total, and 45 2/3 innings pitched. He struck out 30 while walking 11. So far this season, he's 0 for 1 with a .588 ERA, appearing in 7 games now in 5 starts. 26 innings pitched. He struck out 14 while walking 11. Brandon Tierney now steps into the box. First pitch from Garner is inside on Tierney. He gets out of the way in time, 1-0. Tierney picked up one of the few hits for Kansas City today. He's 1 for 3. Being 1-1 count out of Tierney as that fastball finds the outer half. Nate Tinbrink originally got the start at third base, but a late scratch for whatever reason put Brandon Tierney into the starting role. Tierney will ground down the third base line. That gets past the third baseman into the corner. Tierney digging for 2. And he'll be in on a stand-up double with 1 out here in the top of the 9th inning. So T-Bones have something on they rarely had today, and that's a runner in scoring position. We've only seen this 3 other times today. This comes with 1 out at the top of the 9th and 1 out, yeah. Brett Wiley steps into the box. Wiley was the first T-Bones to get into scoring position when he reached on a walk in the 3rd inning. Stole second, then advanced to 3rd, where he was stranded. First pitch to Wiley is outside, 1-0. Wiley will ground that down the first base line. The T-Bones will score their first run today as Tierney will glide in. Wiley will be in there with a stand-up double. As the T-Bones show life late, Cole Leonida will step in. So far today, Leonida is 0 for 3. Back-to-back doubles by Tierney and Wiley finally puts Kansas City on the board as we trail 9-1. First pitch to Leonidas inside 1-0. Be a 2-0 count now to Cole Leonida. Leonida chops that foul into the T-Bones dugout and breaks his bat. Be a 2-1 count after he grabs a new one. Leonida taking a big hack at that fastball from Garner. It comes up empty. The count's even at 2. Leonida fouls it off his right foot. He'll try to walk it off. Count stays even at 2. You'd hate to see somebody go down in a 9-1 game with an injury. Well, I guess you'd hate to see a guy go down with an injury, period. Middle infield playing a shift on Leonida, playing to the left side. He smokes that ball to center field. Martinez will bring it in. So it looked much better off the bat. Wiley looked like he was going to tag up, but he stays at second with 2 down. Anthony Aslan will step into the box. Aslan is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. He did walk in the 6th inning, but he was left straight in scoring position at second. First pitch to Aslan is inside 1-0. Garner is a 6'2 righty. Is still technically a rookie. 2-0 count. Aslan puts everything he has into that swing. It's going out to left field, but will be brought in by the left fielder Ty Morrison to end this ballgame as Kansas City scores 1 run in the 9th inning on 2 hits. They do strand 1, and they end up falling in Game 2 of this series 9-1. This drops Kansas City's overall record to 11-18. This improves Laredo's record to 17-12 on the season. Kansas City still looking to get out of that 6-game back deficit in the Central Division. Lincoln is still clinging on to that with a 17-11 record. Laredo just improves their stock as they stay in first place. Taking the loss for Kansas City is the starter Sean Fernie after he went 4 innings. while giving up 9 hits, 7 runs, all earned, while walking 3 and striking out 1. Picking up the win, to no surprise by anybody here in Laredo, Texas, in the Lemurs organization, is Matt Sergey. Sergey went 6 innings, giving up 2 hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 7 strikeouts. Sergey came into today with the best numbers in the American Association for a pitcher, with a 2-0 record, ERA less than 1. That's surely going to go down now with a 0.87. He also led the league in strikeouts with 41 in the 7 today, marks it up to 48. Kansas City looks to get back on track tomorrow as Jordan Cooper will take the mound for the T-Bones. First pitch is scheduled for tomorrow at 7:05. I will be on the call for that. This is Sam King. Hopefully I have everything done correctly tomorrow. I do apologize one final time for my error. Again, T-Bones fall 9-1. They only managed to get 6 hits. They do get 1 run, but it was a case of a little too little, too late, as Scott Garner gives up the 1 run to the T-Bones. Again, T-Bones do play tomorrow at 7:05. Jordan Cooper will be taking the mound for Kansas City. I will be on the call. Just follow the same link that you got on with this one, and I'll do my best to deliver a good game to you. I'm signing off here on the T-Bones Broadcast Network. This is Sam King. Have a good night.
This game on the T-Bones Broadcast Network was brought to you by Community America Credit Union, Austin's Trailers and Motorsports, Budweiser, Coca-Cola, Price Chopper, Providence Medical Center, the Kansas Lottery, FlyKCI.com, Roma Bakery, Sheet Metal Local Number 2, and Kissick Construction. Tune in online all season to the T-Bones Broadcast Network. Click on the Watch Live or Listen Live buttons at tbonesbaseball.com. T-Bones Baseball, that's fun. Well done.